Hello, my name is Ross Harmston. I play Beelzebub in the Danger Club podcast. What would be great is if we could hear from you. Tell us about your favourite moments, favourite characters, favourite NPCs. You can follow us on all the social medias. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We even have a Discord channel as well. On behalf of the Danger Club podcast and me, I would love to thank you for listening to our show. Big up yourselves.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Let us go to the foreign quarter. That is where the Pathfinder lodge is.
We'd like some rooms.
How dare you?
You'll see one of the finest regional managers when you enter this shop.
Father, welcome home.
A golem, after having established that it can't fend for itself, and you've given it 50 gold pieces!
There's only so much I can stick up for you, B.
Let's talk to Henry Time.
I hear you need the Pathfinders.
Pumpy Scrips has just joined another band.
The adventure continues now.
Time is rolling, and so are we. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
97, episode 97. We're in the 90s, people.
97 years old.
Britpop is coming to its, crescendo.
97.
The Spice Girls are at the height of their career. Blair's just entered the...
Well, he's on his way, isn't he? He's not there yet.
97.
97?
97 he came in, yeah.
Was he coming in 97?
Comes in 97.
Education.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
It didn't work, did it?
Anyway, big up Blair. No.
No, absolutely not big up Blair.
Big up the war criminal, yeah. What am I talking about?
I was 9 years old in 97.
Shut up.
God.
Some might say.
You quaff your age at us.
There's still a isn't there still a website that's posted a bounty for someone to make a citizen's arrest on Tony Blair, and people try it, don't they? Do you know about the story about it?
Really?
Yeah, there's a guy who caught him on holiday one time. He was out with his family at a meal, and some guy tracked him down and said, "Hello, Tony Blair, I'm here to arrest you for war crimes." And Tony Blair tried to engage him in a bit of debate whilst the security team got rallied, and there was a bit. He got his hand literally on Tony Blair's shoulder. He was like, "No, come with me. I'm making a citizen's arrest on you." He was in the news and stuff. Yeah. But there's the bounty on Blair is quite high, or at least it was a while back. So
Is citizen's arrest really a thing in the UK? And does it still count if there is a private bounty attached to it? That's
tweeters.
You have to be a
Tweeters.
We'd like to know.
Dog the bounty hunter.
I might cut the whole thing about me saying big up Blair anyway, because
No.
I can't.
No, Colin.
Keep it in.
That's staying in.
No way, man.
Another side to Colin Hubbard. He's a big Blair.
Yeah,
keeping it tight and Blairite.
Do you guys remember
Tony Blair stare?
Do you guys remember the Danger Club podcast? Those guys were all really, really, really on PC. Apart from Colin, that guy Colin, who always came across really well for some reason. Something re-edited and just changed.
To be fair, until 2001, Blair was quite what's his name? He was
the Phantom Menace.
What's
We didn't
the word?
realise. No one knew.
he was quite popular. He did a lot of things, and then he just went behind bush.
He did
The big thing I always remember about that election campaign, things can only get better. Hureem, first appearance on the public stage of Professor Brian Cox.
Yeah.
He was the keyboardist on that song. And now
I was
he
the
thinks everything's
keyboardist.
amazing.
On the song Tony Blair. Yeah. I'm just expecting this all to be completely changed and to put one of our voices over the top, being like, "I love Tony Blair." It's like,
Yeah, you're all
my
just
name
getting
is Scott Wilson Besgrove. Scott loves Tony Blair.
And so very much like Tony Blair's secret cult brought him to power in a town that wasn't expecting, what are we going to do with this shard that we now have?
I mean,
That's a good question.
Attack the Pathfinders, by the sounds of it, from Caragor's plan. I mean, that was quat a jump.
I'll admit that was a jump. However, just trying to shake things up and bring things to a conclusion because
we were wrapped up in red tape that was frustrating us all.
Yeah, and
at that point.
Also, got to bear in mind people's background and stuff as well. Caragor's not really one for city bureaucracy.
No, and actually, it's an interesting sort of magnifying glass on the party's mentality at the moment of that. You know, we walk up to the Pathfinder's main lodge and be like, "Where's the red carpet?
Yeah.
Where's the Grand Master of the lodge to come and welcome? We've got important."
Yeah,
It's like,
that's certainly what Velda did.
but it's like, I mean, it needs to be so important. But I think we all kind of did that, and it's like, who the fuck are you guys?
It feels like the danger.
I was ready
a
to
little
speak
bit.
to anyone who was willing to speak to us. Like she was willing to be in a private room with Henry Time from the first moment she met him. But
It feels like the Danger Club are a bit hectic at the moment. They're a bit chaotic. They don't really know. They're not a team at the moment, are they?
No, that's quite true because I suppose. Bubba's sort of in there, but still finding his feet. But then we've got this whole new character that none of us really trust at all. And he's just not doing himself any favours.
Not had the greatest
every turn.
First encounter with the team. Beelzebub.
I think Fulton was holding something for the team, wasn't he? He was holding something there.
Well, we said this about MZ as well. Like, was MZ or Fulton the Flash of the Justice League?
Do you think it's the character or do you think it's the party? Because have we just...
going to say, is it the player?
Oh, the player. No. But in terms of, like, we were so invested in MZ and we were so invested in Fulton, and then suddenly they're gone and there's a whole new character, and it's like... do you think the party's a bit like, I can't be bothered investing in you?
I don't think so. I just think that, you know, there's a split between older characters and newer characters, like, which is like bound to happen. That's natural, isn't it? And so there's a sort of a bit of a natural split in the party.
There's a natural grading as well. What you really need is like a step system, so that new members of the thing have to work their way up.
I mean, to be honest, wherever we are, I think Beelzebub's on the naughty step because, I mean, what an introduction to the team. I mean, I get what you're saying, Drummer. I think it's definitely right. I think Bubba's part of the team now. Pretty accepted. Beelzebub
for a while.
I don't know what to make of him at the moment. He just seems to leave chaos and cruelty in his wake and not give vital information.
And have a family of horrible things.
That's what I mean. Just a wanton cruelty. Just
I'm sure at some point everyone will, a team could get go like, oh, that's just him and his quirks. But do you want to begin with
any defence from the player to the character? No.
How is Beelzebub finding this new group that he's with? Because this is also we sort of ran straight through it at the end of last week's episode, but that was the first time Beelzebub heard about the shard.
So I'm like, as soon as I heard, now there's going to be. Maybe different things said.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows?
Shard.
Yes. Get the shard.
The shard. May I see the shard? The shard.
Maybe we should take this to the Lich King buffoon.
And also, Bubba's just seen someone from his past, isn't he?
Yes. My backstoryometer was going off the charts, man.
Oh, yeah. I was really surprised. I don't know if you noticed Dangerlings at the end of the last episode. I was like, Dan really surprised me with that Pumpy Scrips thing. So,
it wasn't so much of a surprise. I should say, I messaged Colin earlier this week when this episode was coming up and said, oh, Colin, tell me about Pumpy Scrips. Because it might be relevant. And the reply I got back was all caps, no.
I might have been intoxicated at the time. So I did forget about that message exchange.
Just because the last time I got you to give me a significant portion of backstory, I killed you with a junk golem minutes after you handed it to me without ever reading it. It doesn't mean that's what's going to happen this time.
That backstory that never was.
The junk golem is the support act on this build.
Well, Bubba's got no ish with them. So
I think the curse with MZ is it was the backstory is like, no, you have something to do, not now, and that immediately cursed him to a death. I think
it's a good point. The backstory curse. I gave Dan a significant part of my backstory, including NPCs, and he killed most of them and made one of them the bad guys. So.
And then I found out
we
that
all like
based
shepherd's
on
pie.
real people who are listeners to this show. I had someone come up to me at a Comic-Con and went, "You killed me." I was like, "I have no idea who you are." What is this?
Were they the shepherd?
That was the other thing. There's a revisit to the backstory. Made me a murderer. Don't tell Dan Thompson your backstory. Don't tell him your backstory.
I'm just going to go off and quietly murder a shepherd. How about you? Damn those shepherds. I still chuckle about that. It came up. Oh, it's funny.
Hey, they're bad people.
They're crooks. No, I already used that pun. I'm not going to. Come on, we can't reuse any puns. Yes.
So,
stop me if you've heard it before.
Is it only shepherd puns you can't reuse? Or
what?
Is it only shepherd puns you can't reuse?
Oh, I think I can reuse all of them, to be honest.
You can't reuse.
Is reuse a shepherd pun in some way? That's because a ewe is a sheep.
Yes, in that case, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Add that one to the list. Ross, you had a killer segue for us.
No, I was just going to say, speaking of crooks.
What? Dan?
Was that
Are you about to do again? Are you going to do a Richard Nixon impression or something?
No, just like the word crook.
It likes you too. Right, shall we begin?
Today's episode was brought to you by the word crook. So we pick things up back on the streets of Absalom and the foreign quarter, outside the Pathfinder lodge. Shepherds lying dead as far as you can see. Caragor wipes his blades clean. Another good evening's work. No, the streets are clear and empty. You're standing around a poster that you've seen on the wall saying Fleetwing and Scrips playing tonight at the Nest. And Bubba has stopped to stare at it. And we're going to pick things right up there. How are things going at the Danger Club?
Hey, Bubba.
I don't believe this. I don't believe this. You see this?
What is this?
This Scrips, right? This is Pumpy Scrips. You remember when I met you, right?
Oh!
Pumpy Scrips, and I said that someone she'd just wronged me, right?
You were in the band with the Scrips,
yeah. And I didn't want to talk about it at the time. Do you know what, right? That's her, but that's not the thing. This Tengu, this fucking bird.
Ooh. Now look here. That's a bit strong.
Right. I'm a bit. You see the instrument that he's holding?
Yeah, obviously.
That's my juke.
So that's yours.
You know the way when I met you,
just missing from you,
right? And I just said that my instrument had got stolen. That's I swear on my life, I wouldn't forget it, because my sister Gillip, I told you about.
Oh yeah. We know about this. Yeah.
But anyway, I was talking to Thingy there, Beelzebub. Look, you would have seen this instrument before.
Yes,
I had it do you remember it, right?
Yes.
And it is so, because I made it. Me and Gillip, we sat down and we made this instrument. I can't believe this.
We have to get your instrument back.
I wouldn't even bother going and seeing it.
We seem to have some time to kill, so
and also
Danger Club's the fuck out of this.
Clearly,
I can't believe this.
You need us to just say the words, Bubba. Just say the words. You need us to.
You want us to come with you and give you the Danger Club airs?
You want us to show
Do you know what she did as well, right? Do you know what she did, right? We gigged together for about 6-7 months, something like that, right? And we were like best mates, best friends. I thought we were I found out that she'd been skimming money off the top. I never told you this, right? She was like getting 2/3 of the money, and I was only getting 1/3 of it for like 6 months, I found out. And when I found this out, I was so annoyed, and I wasn't going to say anything. But then I found out that every time we battled together as well, she was taking like the credit for all the things. She was saying, oh yeah, Bubba doesn't do anything, he never gets involved in the fights. And you've seen me, right? You know I get involved. I get involved.
Do you mean battling, like Battle of the Bands? Is that what you mean?
No, not just music, but sometimes we'd do guard duty and stuff like that as well. So we'd go in fights and
scripts.
Yeah, we'd get. And I can't believe. So she was telling everyone all this. Anyway, I confronted her on stage that day. That day I met you.
Yeah.
That was the day, and I confronted her on stage, and all our adoring fans, and I broke up the band, and we left. Pumpy and Scrips was no more. Scrips and Hoops and Scrips. That's what we were called, Hoops and Scrips. I said we're not together anymore, and the crowd booed, and I went, nah, forget it, and I walked out, and I felt really good, and that's when someone stole my juke, and now that Tengu right there. What's his name? Fleetwing.
This is
got my instrument. I can't believe it. I'm so mad.
I am. This is the most passionate I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't like to see you angry like this. Now, by the looks of it,
has anyone got any water?
We've got some. There we
go.
There we are.
Face.
Yes.
Can I have some?
Yes.
I mean, when you're annoyed, you should drink water, everyone.
That sounds like a good
calms you down.
It looks like we have some time to kill while the incredibly slow cogs of the Pathfinder Society work. So, who fancies a gig tonight?
Yeah,
yes.
I say we go.
Yeah. Let us get the
I have a
juke.
question.
Hang on.
Does she have a big bottom?
Well,
because I was just thinking, if she did, then that would make her Pumpy. Sorry.
What?
Wow.
You know?
Sorry,
His name's
Beelzebub.
Pumpy.
Beelzebub. Sorry, I take that back. You're not
that
Velda. That was
statement.
incredibly
No
insulting.
one can be the new Velda. He keeps just covering himself in all
I'm
of the glory of
gift
Velda.
that keeps on giving.
So,
of you, Uncle.
just so
Quiet, Jam Jam.
Dangerlings, just so you know, Pumpy Scrips, she looks like, if you're, it's weird because Dan's done this Fleetwing thing, and maybe he's done it because of this. Pumpy Scrips, she looks like Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac, with blonde hair, but only 3'9", and she's dressed like a gypsy. She's got all like those crazy gypsy sort of witch-like clothes. She looks amazing. Yeah, big hoop earrings and a massive hat, and yeah, she looks really cool.
Sweet.
So, Bubba, is it going to be better? Do you? I know we're all quite fired up now.
Yeah.
Is it going to be too traumatic and stressful for you to have to sit through a gig of theirs? Would you rather just see them outside afterwards, or are you happy to sit through a gig?
I don't know. I'm happy to take advice on this. All I want to know is I want that instrument back. If that's mine, and I'm 99% sure I want that back. I don't care about seeing her.
If you want some advice from the Shania Vez, I would say we go to the gig, and then at a pinnacle moment, we stand up and we confront them in front of everyone and give them the goddamn beatdowns they deserve.
I would take the Shania Rain method and I'd add a little seasoning of Caragor One Fang method.
What's that?
I wouldn't stand up in the middle of the gig just in case they are. I mean, was Pumpy Scrips particularly good at a job?
She was pretty good, mate.
So if they're amazing at what they do, then us ruining their gig is going to turn everybody against us.
Yes, that's exactly what I was
the enemy.
thinking.
We'd be cleverer than that.
And instead, we slip in the dark of night, camoed up and greased up, through the windows, take what we need, and leave them with nothing. Only a calling card. A calling card of a single
Why
feather.
don't we-
They'll know.
Why don't
They'll know.
Well, perhaps I could offer a frisson of the Velda Cairnblight method, and it might be better if you go and watch the gig, you see, and then you'll be able to show that is your instrument, because that is just a rather badly drawn poster. And then, well, it's not very. It's you can see the effect, but it's only a poster, and then you can see if it is your thing before we actually kick off.
And then the rest of the Velda method is make it slightly awkward for them and yourself before you leave awkwardly.
Oh, probably spill a drink on yourself, make a bad pun, and then leave and regret it.
But you see the slightly...
I will use
for the rest of your days.
Beelzebub's way. Maybe.
I don't think I want to hear Beelzebub.
What, you're making them into golems.
You're going to make a golem out of your own scrotum and send it on stage or something.
I will do this. As Beelzebub says this, he produces flames from his mouth like sick, and they come out of his mouth.
Gorham's hairy eye and balls. Are you all right?
By the stars and moon, what on earth are you doing?
It is my speciality, dragon spit.
So
what's that going to solve?
Are you kidding me?
How does it look
How
like
long-
sick and flames at the same time?
How long have you been able to do that?
I only learned it recently.
Watch this. Bubba does the same thing.
Oh my god!
I look at Shania and Caragor and go, is this what the party's come to? I mean, really? It's... What on earth, gentlemen?
I learned how to do that.
Yes, certainly.
Why did you learn how to do that? It's a terrible trick.
It's like a weapon.
Yes, it burns.
You're standing
It
over.
burns if I did that on your skin, bruv. Mate.
Yes, it is very painful.
So you've got fire phlegm.
Can we
Congratulations.
we can't kill Jam Jam just to show him
Volcanic
what it does,
vomit.
can we?
I mean,
Yeah, why not? Jam Jam.
No.
Come
This is
here.
not
No.
All right,
and I push Jam Jam behind my
I mean, I just saw because we've done it
you
before.
need to just do it swiftly and silently, not burn him to death.
No, he makes another one. It's fine. He doesn't know.
It's got sentience, isn't it?
His
So-
consciousness transfers to the next one, I think.
Yeah, but
doesn't it?
still, he'll remember the pain that the fire brought. Like, just cut his head off when he's not expecting
How long
it. Then he
does
won't
it
feel
take
anything.
you to make the next one?
Well, yeah, sort of like.
So
Did you just flirt with someone mid-sentence?
So, should we go and... I don't know if we need to dragon spit these guys.
Right, so-
Yeah,
No,
we can dragon spit their instruments.
I think no,
No.
just take the instrument. I think the best plan lies in a combination of a few of those things. In that we go and watch the gig, check it's your instrument, and then we go backstage to confront them,
Drop some puns.
and then if you want
Dragon
to,
spit.
you can vomit fire all over them. I mean, I personally don't like that particular avenue, but there we are.
you know what, right? I want to know who this Tengu's, this Fleetwing is.
Yeah,
Is he the one that attacked? Is
And
he
I
the one
do
that attacked
Give him a
you?
verbal beatdown.
I do want to see if he's any good, or she.
Okay.
I'm not sure if, or they.
Let's
I'm
go
not
to
sure.
watch.
Let us go to the gig.
What time is the gig?
Yeah, what time is the
So
gig?
it's tonight, and it is the evening. So it's it's probably around
Right,
now.
soon. We got to miss it. We must go.
Let's go to
Oh,
this
I
gig.
had to have a bath.
Yeah.
But all right.
I'm
You
ready.
can do this later. It's
I'll tell
okay.
you what, if they want to, yeah, I don't know.
There's never going to get a star.
See.
Let's go to the nest.
All right,
That's the mission from now on, to stop Felder getting a bath.
it's the new 10. So you make your way to the Nest, which is a bar in the middle of the foreign quarter. You get there; it's down some steps, sort of in a basement underneath another bar. And inside, it's very smoky when you open the door to it. There is a Tengu on the door. As you get there, you go, "Ah!" He opens the door, but looks at you all strangely, and then nods at Bubba as you go in. As you go inside, there's sort of smoke hanging in the air. Everyone in the bar is a Tengu. It's just full of birds, full of Tengus. They all sort of turn and look as you all walk in.
What's the collective noun for a bar full of Tengus?
Tengai.
A flock?
Tengai of Tengus.
Nice.
So it would be a flock.
Tengai of Tengus.
It's
A
Tengus.
But does that mean like there's 10 guys of Tengus?
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, what do you want?
No, I was talking to one of the Tengu.
You need to make that a bit clearer than future. You're looking directly at me.
Just out of
Excuse me.
Oh, mate!
What do you call a collection of Tengus?
Murder!
A murder.
Isn't that a murder of...
That's not threatening at
No,
all.
hang on. I'm going to get
Is
trapped
that
in
the
a...
same as like crows or something? I think.
All right, mate.
We're the
You
same
don't-
way. We're the same
exactly.
as
See,
crows.
This is
Oi,
why I said
yeah,
that. That's
look,
why I
you
didn't
gotta
say
say
it.
crows.
You gotta calm that down, bruv.
Are we?
Have I misspoke?
Yeah, they're gonna. Don't say anything about being a bird. Don't say anything about being a crow. What are you
But
grateful
it's
for,
called a
mate?
murder?
I'm grateful for worms, mate.
Yeah, worms.
Worms!
What do you mean?
Because they're good for the soil, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, I mean, it is good for the soil.
I'm
You
a
got it right
farmer.
there. Are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
nice
think
one.
I eat worms?
No, of course
You said
not.
I'm a bird, mate.
Look, you're talking to the wrong person here, bruv.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. It happens, you know.
Nah,
I
it's
get
all right.
it all the time.
Yeah. I'm glad you're grateful, though.
Well, I'm glad you're grateful too, mate. What are you grateful for?
Oh, mate, I'm grateful that I've got some good friends behind me, yeah, that give me advice.
Oh, mate, that's good, all right? You have a
Nice
wicked
one.
nice nice
Yeah,
one.
you too, brother.
Just
Nice
before
one,
you
brother.
Nice
go.
one, brother.
Where the cult of Rasmir? Get them!
They all put masks on.
Just before you go, what is the the singers, what are their names? And how long have they been touring around here?
I mean, I'm not going anywhere. You walked up to my table, but
Yes,
before you go, what? Fleetwing and Scrips?
Yes.
They're the best, mate.
yes. How long have they been touring together?
Oh, I don't know. They've only been in the city a few weeks.
What is about the Tengu? The Tengu. What about him? Can you tell us about him?
Look, I'm going to get a table and I'm going to go sit over there and leave him to get quietly murdered. Is there a free table?
Yes, you find a free table near the back, and you're able to sit down.
I'll go to the bar.
Oh, mate!
All right, mate.
All right, mate!
All right, mate.
All right, mate!
Yeah.
All right,
All right, mate. Yeah, all right, yeah.
All right, mate!
So, what you got?
What do you want, mate?
I mean, ideally, yak's milk.
What's a yak?
What?
What's a yak?
No,
What's a yak?
you don't know what yak is.
Don't know what a yak is.
You have me on, mate.
Is this a joke, mate?
No, it's not a joke. You never heard of it. It's like a bison, but
what's in the yak's milk, mate?
well,
I'll mix you one.
it's alright. If you're not got a yak's milk, it's hard to mix it unless it comes from the animal of a yak, which is an animal.
It's an animal.
It's like a bovine, sort of like a herbivore, lives out in the fields.
Right.
You've never heard of it, have you?
Nah, mate.
Oh, mate. Alright, I'll just have
Oh,
a nail.
mate, I feel like I thought I had a real good bar, and now
Nah,
you're saying me I ain't
nah,
got.
don't worry, mate.
But
No, it's not your fault, mate. It's just probably your stockist. I won't blame it on you.
It's horrible.
I'm gonna get onto the brewery, mate.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not their fault. Listen, it's me. I've got weird tastes. Anyway, what are you grateful for?
Oh, mate, I'm grateful that I've got a good gig like this going on in my bar. It makes me real happy that everyone's full. We've got a real community here, mate.
Cracking. Alright, I guess I'll just have 5 ales.
You got it.
Cheers.
He pours you the ales, and you go back to the table with your beers. After a while, once the junk golem's finished his banjo set and made his way off.
Junk golem.
Are
we going to let that slide?
Not all junk golems, is that what we're saying?
Not all junk golems are murderous.
Is he called like Rusty Steve or something like that?
Yeah, is he proper like, yeah.
I got another story. Yeah, big beard.
Yeah.
It's quite old.
Next up, come Fleetwing and Scrips. So onto the stage steps a halfling, blonde hair, kind of gypsy, kind of flowing clothes, looks a bit like Stevie Nicks. And a Tengu, who is wearing, he's a little older than Bubba. He's wearing a flowing white shirt and expensive looking clothes. He's got a gold chain around his neck, and he's holding a fine looking instrument similar to Bubba's. Looks like it's been handmade, but handmade with love and care. He strikes up a chord, plays well as the drinks pour, and you hear the
nice.
And Pumpy Scrips launches into a very sultry sort of blues number, singing about someone, my darling, why'd you leave me? Why'd you let me down? The whole room goes kind of quiet. The Tengu will kind of nod along, watching, all smoking on their pipes. Sort of general noise, but more of a clacking kind of pipe smoking.
They've not got any lips. How do they all do it? I'm watching them, but they're doing it. But how? Just don't
They have
understand.
good throat action.
Bubba leans over to
like this.
Can Bubba lean over to one over to the other Tengus and say, "Oh, can I have a little puff on your pipe?"
Yeah, sure, mate.
Cheers, brother.
Go twos on it.
There you go. Hands it back.
I mean, you can smoke some mine if you
Just
want.
literally to show Caragor how to do it.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I've seen you do it loads, but I still don't understand how you make a sucking noise without any kind of malleable. Yeah, it's mad. It's great. One of life's mysteries I'll never understand, and that is fine with me.
It's something to do with the vocal folds, you see, because it's only the beak that's hard. Anyway, right.
Like I told you, the throat does all the work.
No, you.
I mean, I'm both terrified and aroused.
You feeling it's got the hazy smoke and the music's got you all.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Just had a little bit. Got your own little wine going on there as well as long
Yeah,
as the
that's
ale.
right. Yeah. You got me as a fucking stupid ale. You know I fucking hate ale. You should know my fucking drink by now, you piece of shit.
Oh, they're gonna have another tiff.
What is your drink again?
Team.
You know what I like?
I do know what you like.
No, I'm not telling you.
Bitterness and spikiness.
Yes, that's right. That's what I like.
Poured into one cup. That's what you like.
Keep it down. We're supposed to be incommunicado here. We don't want them to let they don't need to know I'm here.
Tequila.
Fine.
I barely know I'm here.
The crowds.
The crowd are really into it.
They're really into it.
She finishes the set, and the Tengu all there's the sound of just beating friendly claws as they all applaud. Pumpy Scrips leaders. Thank you, everyone. We're going to take a short break now. We'll see you later.
Well, they've only played one song.
No,
They played a set. They played a set.
Oh, right.
This argument went on for a while.
Now is our chance.
Really proggy.
They go down.
No.
Yeah, now let's
They
go.
go
Let's
down
go.
to the
Let's
bar.
go now.
I really
Let's
think
wait and find out where they go first. Damn, what were you saying?
They go to the bar.
Oh, right, okay.
And they're having they're having a drink and talking to various Tengu are coming up to say hello to them.
I really think no, Beelzebub, because I think that Caragor's right. If we interrupt the gig and spoil it, people are going to get angry.
Wait, can someone
at the end, everyone will bugger off, and then we can talk about it later.
Can one of you
What do you need? What do you need?
like go over and just like spark up a little? Oh, it's a really good set, really big
Yes,
fans.
I
And-
will do
oh, Wait,
this.
wait.
No.
Wait, and then one of you say like, "Oh yeah, where'd you get that instrument from? It's really different, really like." And see, because there should be like inside, the whole of the instrument inside there.
Yeah.
It should say J and B.
I will do
Philip
this
and
for
Bubba.
you, Bubba.
Wait, Beelzebub, wait. Everyone wait.
Do you know what? I think
Hang on.
Beelzebub would be the right person to do this because he's a bumbling buffoon, and they wouldn't
What?
suspect him.
Either way, he's still got to get, even with his bloody arcane eye, he's not going to get close. He'd have to put his head inside the thing to see that writing there. It'll become very suspicious. Also, if one of us
What
goes
about
in.
Jam?
No, let's not make it weird. Let's all go
post
together.
Jam in there.
Yeah,
Beelzebub heads over.
Excuse me, I'm going to post this.
the feathers keep sticking to me.
There's kind of a layer of feathers on the floor that have been shed, and some of them are sticking to Jam.
I head over to him.
Okay. To the Tengu.
Yeah.
You have it. The Tengu is drinking a glass of wine.
Please allow me to buy you a drink. That was a wonderful set of music.
You're a fan, are you?
Yes.
Ah, it's good to meet you.
What is your name?
My name's Mackenzie Fleetwing.
Oh, yes, I'm impressed with that last song. It was very, very good.
Thanks. I'm glad. Music means a lot to me. I'm glad that I can help.
It really touched me, and also Jam Jam as well, didn't it, Jam Jam?
Good God, what is that thing?
Hello!
It's like a weird half-plucked chicken. What is wrong with it?
Yeah, he is my familiar. My son.
Father, you acknowledge me. This is
Yes.
the greatest day of my life.
Someone walks past and eats a handful of peanuts. The shells kind of fall down and stick to the side of his face.
Ouch! Why do you make me so adhesive, Father?
Please, if I could, please, could I see the wonderful instrument you play with? I promise I won't damage it.
You will what?
I won't damage it.
That's not the same word you said the first time.
I won't damage it.
This is going well. Look, I've already put the lady away, so we'll
Please,
be back again tomorrow night.
I can pay you just to have a look at such a wonderful instrument and how you play it, please.
Hey, look, come
10
back tomorrow.
gold pieces?
Look, that's a lot of money.
Yes, I'm a music fan, you see. Me and Jam Jam, we often play together.
What sort of thing do you play?
Yeah, we strum.
He plays me. He plays my ribs with sticks, for they are on the outside.
You like to sit there of an evening having a strum with Jam Jam.
So you have a jam with Jam Jam.
Jam.
I wanted to be in the scene just to say it, but I couldn't.
Please, I would pay you just to see this instrument of amazingness.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay. My fingerprint's not working on my tablet.
Just roll the die without it, man. Just roll the die.
Okay.
Just because you...
It's a good roll.
Good roll.
Diplomacy, yeah? 17 plus 7. So
All right.
24.
You know what? 10 gold. Sure, I'll let you have a
Thank
look.
you.
But no holding, all right?
Yes.
It's very finely tuned. I wanted to... might knock it out.
Yes,
All right.
of course, I understand.
No-
Thank you. This is a memory that I will always remember as a memory.
This is a memory that I will always remember as a memory.
That's a wonderful double-edged compliment if ever I heard one.
Sure thing. All right, well, show us the gold. Give us the gold and I'll show you.
Yes, I'm taking it off my
right,
sheet.
thanks.
Don't worry.
He takes the gold from you, and then he takes a case that is beside him, an instrument case, and he opens it, and inside is the instrument which he shows to you.
Can I make a perception check to see if anything like the mark that Bubba said?
The room is too dark. To be
I've
able
got dark
to-
vision
Do you have dark vision?
You're human.
with my arcane eyes.
Okay.
And also Jam Jam does.
Okay. Jam Jam is too low down to see it. 'cause he
Jam
is,
Jam, hop a Pumpy.
Here we are, Father, yes.
Can he see?
What am I looking for?
Don't worry.
I open my arcane eye.
Oh, God. The forehead splits open and the eye. Good God! The hell is that? He closes the case.
Did I see anything before?
Go and make a perception check.
That is
I can't tell if you're being you or Beelzebub.
Oh, where is this stupid
Get a
thing?
paper sheet, bro. Get a paper sheet.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, sorry.
Wow, what are you looking
hell
in?
are you?
I'm looking on Path Builder, but I don't know where it is.
This is a great advert for Path Builder.
There we go. It's 9 plus
That's
9.
amazing, but you have to export the
14
sheet
plus
and then
9, and then
23.
2 I get as well with my my thing.
25.
25. All right, you don't catch a sight of anything in there before he closes the case. Like, what the hell was that?
It is my exciting eye.
All right, look, that's it was great to meet you.
Definitely sent the right man for this job. Tell you what. No
You told us
regrets.
to send him. It was
I
your
know,
idea.
I know, no regrets. That was
With his meat puppet and his exciting eye.
Right, listen.
Is the case like the case? It's not like you didn't have a case for it, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Does the case have anything on it?
Case has no distinguishing.
It's got
It was just
envelopes written on it. Please return to.
Thank you, my friend.
the case was just pretty like you can buy them in. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
My eye closes. I'm dazzled now for a minute.
Are you?
Yeah, that's what happens if I have, however long I have it open, I'm dazzled for.
What's dazzled? Do you fall over or anything?
Like,
Can we give him a card?
Just
Bumping into tables.
grab
and
yourself
stuff.
a card.
Now, have they got another set, Dan?
The next set will be tomorrow night. They're done
Next
for the
set's
night.
tomorrow night.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so Bubba, what do you want to do? Do you want to go and catch him backstage?
Come
now?
on, yes. Let's go
Or
find
round
him. Come on.
Stage
Yes.
entrance.
Yeah, I think it's time we should talk, innit?
Yeah, let's go
Yes.
confront these fuckers.
I didn't learn anything, by the way.
No, we
Surprise,
know.
surprise.
We can see what happens.
There's a whole
We didn't need an arcane eye to see what happened there, mate. Come on.
Although at least it didn't cost you anything, so that's one thing.
Little part of the room.
No, I spent 10 good pieces.
No!
Thank you for doing that. I'm grateful for you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'll get it back for you. I'll give it back. I'll give it to you.
Why would you give it to
Well,
you spent it.
Well, you're
You
gonna give,
spent it.
No,
you're
but
gonna
I
give
gave
me
it.
10 gold pieces
Yeah,
as
because
well.
I gave it to his mortal enemy. So I'll get the.
So you've got to then give him money.
No, I'm going to take it back from the man.
You live
Bubba's,
by a strange code of chivalry, my friend.
I think
And
he might be
don't
my
know-
mortal enemy.
Bubba's like heading backstage. Is the place clearing out a little bit now? Is people
No,
going?
it's got a late license, so it's still
Oh,
hanging
right,
around.
okay.
They're staying out. They're still out by the bar, kind of.
They're still in by the bar. are they?
It's they haven't seemed to
Let's
have.
go hide in the dressing room. As when they come back, we can jump them.
Is there a dressing room? Because they haven't actually gone backstage, have they?
They, as you're looking around, Pumpy Scrips is looking over in your direction, and she suddenly calls out, "Bubba,
Haven't you got a hood on?
Bubba, is that you?"
Yes.
She comes running over and gives you a big hug. Says, "Oh, Bubba, it's so good to see you.
Yeah. What do you mean? It's good to see me.
I ain't seen you in ages."
Last time I saw you, we had a fight on stage. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know we did. It was horrible, Bubba. How have you been?
Look, I've been great, mate. Thank you very much for asking. But listen,
You still grateful for things?
yeah, grateful for loads of things. I'm not grateful. What's going on? Last time I saw you, right? Look, I know you're being all friendly and stuff, and it's nice to see you, I must admit. But and good set, by the way. I can't deny it. It was really good. Positivity in the world. But listen, you were stealing off my money, basically.
Yeah, Bubba, that was so long ago. I was a different person back then.
Oh, you're saying you changed? have you?
I've changed, but I'm real sorry, Bubba. I didn't mean to upset you like
Who's
that.
this? Fleetwing.
What? Oh, that's Mackenzie.
Mackenzie Fleetwing.
Mackenzie Fleetwing.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's good, Bubba. He's good to me.
Listen, where did he get that instrument?
Well, that's his one.
I don't think it is, mate.
Well, look, Bubba, come on, mate. Look, we haven't seen each other in ages. Let's have a drink.
All right.
Come on, I don't want to fight with you.
Look, we'll have one drink, yeah? I want a conversation, and I
Alright.
want to chat to him in a bit as well.
Yeah, all right.
No one's going to get hurt or anything.
He's really nice. He'll like you.
I tell you what, don't worry. I'd like to see old friends get back together. So this is on me. What are you having?
Wine, please.
Wine.
Yeah, wine.
All right.
Yeah,
Shania strides over to Mackenzie.
Still drinking wine, are you, Scrips?
Yeah, I like the wine.
Yeah. I've had some good wine in my time since I last saw you, I tell you.
Have you?
Yeah, mate.
Do you remember when we used to just drink the bad
No,
wine?
I'm mad
Bubba?
with you. I'm mad with you. I can't do this. Like one drink. I'm not getting.
What, Bubba? Shania, meanwhile,
Shania's gone over to Mackenzie.
Velda goes over to the bar.
So you, Mackenzie Lightfoot, or whatever the fuck you called. We have a friend of yours over there would like to have some chats. Come, this way.
You enjoyed the set?
Yeah, it was okay.
Oh, great. Always good to meet a fan.
I don't know if I'm a fan, but come on.
Hey, I mean, they're coming over here, it looks of it.
No, you're coming this way. She grabs him.
Okay, you grab him and take him over to the table. Meanwhile, everyone else walks over to where he was. You're now on opposite sides of the bar again.
Hey, where the fuck you go?
Oh! I mean, did you not hear literally anything we said?
I mean, I'm just getting a drink for the pub.
Okay.
All right, we'll meet you at the
brings him
table.
back.
Oh, now this is getting confusing. Like we're just walking around the other edges of the bar. Like,
Stay where the fuck you are.
all right, we'll stay on the table. You come to us.
Okay.
He
I'll
wanders
grab him over.
Puppy Scrips says, Mackenzie, look, this is Bubba, one my old bandmate who I always talk about. He nods, says, Bubba Von Hoops. He holds out a friendly claw. It's good to meet you. I hear you are a great musician.
Thank you.
Pumpy's told me everything about you. Says you had some pretty wild times.
Yeah, we did.
I wish things were as exciting now. It's just, we're just doing the rounds these days.
Just doing the rounds, are you?
Doing the rounds.
Yeah.
And
sit down, Mackenzie.
Hey, no problem. What have you been up to then? Still in the music business?
Listen, pal, I'm going to get cut to the chase, yeah? My friendly claws are getting really flexy, you know what I mean? Like, and that means that I'm getting stressed out and I don't like it. Listen, right, I haven't seen Pumpy in a long time. Part of me wants to have a good time with her right now, but I'm not going to because, like, you know, she done me over. And I think someone stole my instrument that day.
Shania puts her hands on Mackenzie's shoulders so he can't get up.
And Mackenzie, I've got a feeling that was you.
Oi, what are you doing? This is one of the Tengu.
Yeah,
Shania, no.
we've got a lot of people in.
Just being friendly.
Yeah, but there's eyes on. Just take your
Let
eyes
him
off.
go.
It's like 300 Tengu in here. We'd have to fight.
I mean, yeah, that's what we said before we came in, and as is obvious now, just leave the hands.
We've got him sitting down. Let's have. Thank you, though, Shania. I appreciate you.
All right. She backs off a little bit.
Thank you. So listen, that instrument you've got in your case over there.
Yeah.
How about we have a look at that?
This was a gift. This was a gift from Pumpy.
That was a gift from Pumpy, was
That's
it?
right. That's right. It's a.
You didn't tell me that, Pumpy, a minute ago.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like this is one of those. It was just something left over.
You see, just when I think you're being like sincere, you start doing stuff like this again.
Oh, Bubba, you know what I was like back then. You know, I was a different person back then. It's always so hard. I'm just so emotional seeing you all this stuff. You know.
People don't change that much, Pumpy. People don't change.
No, look, says Mackenzie. Look, I think we're all getting a little upset here. It's not Pumpy's fault, and it's not your fault either. You shouldn't feel. No one should have to feel bad about this. Clearly, there's been a misunderstanding, and if something's been taken from you, we're gonna make sure you get it back.
All right, open up your case. Let's see. Because if that's my instrument, I'm walking out of here. I don't care how many other Tengus I need to talk to. Yeah, and ask what they're grateful for. That's my instrument. If it's mine, I'm taking it.
Well, Pumpy, can you get me another glass for the wine, wouldn't you? Yeah, all right. He goes over to the bar and to fetch a glass, and he leans it over across the table to you, Bubba, with all of you still around. Let me tell you something, Von Hoops. Why don't you just fuck off, all right? We got a good thing going on here, me and Pumpy. We don't need someone loser from our past coming over and messing things around, all right? Mm-hmm. You're on thin fucking ice at the moment. Why don't you just jump back in whatever nest you came from and leave us to our business? He leans back as Pumpy comes over with the glasses. Says, thanks, Pumpy. Anyway, we're all friends here, aren't we? Let me pour you a drink, and then we'll be on our way. I'm glad you enjoyed the gig. It was nice to catch up with you. It's a shame we won't get to spend too much time talking. He drowns his wine and puts the glass down, and then stands up.
Shania thumps him in the face.
All right. So
bar fight.
Right, we're going to go for... Let's take a deception check from Shania to see if he spots it coming.
Right.
I tell you what, we're going to roll for initiative. Shania, I want you to roll deception because I want to know if he sees this.
All right.
And he's going to be rolling perception. Oh, it's kicked off pretty quick.
How many people are in the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, there's about 40 Tengu in here.
This could turn into a big bar fight. I mean, Bubba was just about to go, do you know what? And walk out. But, yeah, Shania acted before me.
Her blood's up, man.
Yeah. I mean, his initial reaction was to throw a glass in his face. But I think I decided not to do that. But, yeah, man, let's do it.
All right, anyone get over 20?
21.
25.
Okay. Pretty good for Shania.
16.
17.
11.
11 for Bill.
Still rolling them high numbers. That's a different character.
So you go to take a swing at him. He, however, is the first one to act. He moves faster than you do. He is going to one action grab Pumpy. Another action, he's going to take a move action. And he's going to move away from all of you through the bar. And then he's going to take another move action. And as he's going to shout out, "These people are starting a fight! Somebody stop them!" And immediately all of the Tengu turn to look at all of you. Shania, it's your go. You've got a lot of Tengu standing around.
Okay, I mean, how far away from... I mean, I was obviously standing right behind him when he
standing
stood
right
up.
by him, yeah. So he's made two move actions, but it's effectively difficult terrain because he's moving through a crowd, so you need two move actions yourself to get close to him.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm on him.
Okay.
Straight away. But that's two actions, is
So
it?
you've only got one action.
I've got one action left. I want to grapple him, grab him.
Okay, you go for an athletics check. So go ahead and make an athletics roll.
That is 26.
A 26. You have him grappled. You burst in. You grab a hold of him, and you start wrestling with him. Get your filthy hands off me!
Is this Fleetwing, yeah?
This is Fleetwing. All right, Caragor, it's your go.
So, I'm just going to take the case that he left on the table.
He's got the case with him.
You said he grabbed Pumpy and then moved backwards.
Pumpy and moved away.
He's holding the case, so he's got Pumpy and the case. He's not going to just leave
That's what I was
his
listening
case.
out for. Okay, all right.
So he's got both his hands full while I grapple him.
He
then.
does, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to move over and take the case out of his hand.
Okay, go ahead. Make an athletics check to try and take the case from him.
Is there any pluses or minuses considering he's being grappled by Shania?
You might take a penalty to his athletics DC. Go ahead.
Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20 for a total of
33.
33. You run up and you rip the case from his hand.
So I'm taking this and we're leaving. Bye.
And Caragor looks meaningfully at Shania and Bubba.
Okay. Velda.
Right. Yeah, because I was going to pick up the case as well. Just Velda starts to leave. How much movement would it take me to go up to Caragor?
So it takes 2 moves to get to where Caragor is. You'd have 1 action left.
Right. Velda just starts sort of being like, sorry, excuse me, thank you. It's just turning his way towards the door. Just be like, excuse me.
Oh, because you just go straight for the door.
Velda leave!
But the thing is,
it's been a while.
Why are we hanging around?
Right.
We've got the case. Let's get the funk out of Dodge.
Bubba von Hoops.
All right, I want to say something.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, just stop. Everyone, just stop. Just stop what you're doing and listen to me. We've got a case now, and we'll leave here all calm like as soon as we've seen what's in there. All right? If that's my instrument, then we'll walk out all calm. If that's yours, then fair play. You'll never see me again, all right?
He looks to everyone. All the Tengu kind of look at each other. He says, "You insult me.
Now, you insult me, bruv.
You want to look in this case?
Yeah.
Well, then how about you prove that you're really a Tengu? I challenge you to a duel."
Bubba, this is... it's great, but it's classic misdirection. He knows that he doesn't want you to open the case, and that's why he's trying to appeal to your pride. At the moment, we have a tactical advantage. I can open it right now.
Open the case. Are
we out of initiative?
There are Tengu all around you looking hostile. Like, you don't know how you react if you start trying to... they're all looking between the two of them to see what everyone does. They're holding back for the moment, but we could drop back into initiative at any second.
Caragor's looking at Bubba and waiting for the word.
Do you think we should get out of here? Just run out.
I think if we steal the case, they're going to come after us.
Yeah, they are.
So your ultimatum sounded pretty final. I think they're going to go with what. But if I move out with the case, they're going to go for us. So it's up to either you or Fleetwing.
Open the case.
Yeah.
I'm going to open this case. Caragor opens the case.
Okay.
Is it Bubba's instrument?
Inside there is an instrument. The moment you open it, Tengu around you try to grab you. There are going to be 4 of them that can get to you.
Okay.
Is it against my athletics?
It's against your athletics DC. Fortunately, I have the stats for Tengu because they are because we used them a little bit earlier. Okay, that is going to be a fail. I don't need to know that one. That is a... It's only a... No, it's not going to get you. That's only a 15. That's a little better. That's a 23.
23?
Yeah.
Is my athletics DC.
Okay, meets beats. So you are grappled. One of them has grabbed you. Another one tries to take the case from you. That is not going to be a success. But it is now... Beelzebub, do you want to take a go?
No, I'm just going to run towards the
I've
door.
still got 2 actions, though, really.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, do you want to take any of your actions? Sorry.
So can I... how far am I away from
You've got
Caragor?
3 actions, actually, because talking's not an action.
Oh, okay, cool. So can I move up to Caragor and just take a good look at even though there's one Tengu holding it?
So everyone's sort of struggling over it. You'll need
Get off me.
to make an athletics check to try and grab the instrument out of there.
All right. It's not going to... No, 11.
11, no good. The case snaps shut as they're wrestling over it.
Okay, can I use my last action to push that Tengu off of Caragor?
Yeah, go ahead. Make an athletics check to try and...
Just a little push. That one's better. 21.
A 21, you get a penalty to it, but it's still enough. So you push the Tengu away from Caragor. So you shove him off. It is Fleetwing's go. Oh, sorry, Beelzebub.
Yeah, I'm just going to head towards the door.
Okay, Beelzebub, you just make 3 moves, keeping up with Velda, heading for the door. Says, he says, "You are a coward. You are not a true warrior. You wouldn't fight me. No wonder she left you." And he tries to grab the case from Caragor.
Who's got the case now? Sorry, hasn't Bubba got it? No, you did.
You've got it.
Yeah, that's right. You couldn't see it. That's right. So I've still got it.
You're free now. So.
That is a 29.
That does beat my athletics score.
Rips the case from your hands.
He's still grappled, though.
Yeah. He's still grappled.
Wait, so didn't he have to break the grapple in order to do something?
No, because he's standing right next to you. He can't move, but the case is still right next to him.
I thought you were restrained if you were grappled. I mean, you couldn't do anything.
No, you can still do. You've still got one hand free. He only needs one hand to pull to take the thing from you.
Okay.
He can do that. He then will try to. Break the grapple. Do you want to break the grapple? Yeah, he wants to break the grapple. Not so good. It's only a 15, which is not going to... Who is currently grappling him? It's
Shania.
Shania, what is your athletics DC? 10 plus your athletics score.
21.
21. He does not get free. So he is going to draw... he lets go of Pumpy's hand and he draws a rapier. If you will not fight me with honor, then you will fight us all. The various Tengu start going for their weapons. This is rapidly getting out of hand. Shania, what's the call? You are the one holding him.
He's
So I hold him and I say to him, "You are the one without honor. If you had any honor about you, you would show us this instrument and prove to us that you have not stolen it. For the fact that you will not show it to us, it proves that you are dishonorable. You will lose your life this way."
Okay. Did you do anything else?
I hold the rest of my go to see what his reaction is.
Okay. You hold your go, Caragor. You are surrounded by birds who are all going for their swords.
Birds?
Is he still grappled by Shania?
Yep. Yeah, he's still grappled by Shania. Shania's got an arm around his
to get the
throat.
case and draw a sword whilst grappled. Okay, I didn't know that was a possibility.
Yep.
Would you like the grappled condition?
I'd love the grappled condition.
Hold on. I'll get it.
Thinking.
I mean, obviously, this is out of character, but I mean, Bubba wouldn't want anyone to get hurt over this. Do you know what I mean? And you might know that, but we're all quite fired up at the moment for whatever reason.
Needed something to do, I guess.
But right.
No, Caragor had no intention of drawing any weapons in this.
No,
He's got -2 AC. He can't move. And he needs a DC 5 flat check for manipulate actions. I've rolled him. He makes both of them, so he is able to grab the case and he's able to draw his rapier while still grappled.
Caragor, let's see. I'm right next to him because he just grabbed it off me, didn't he?
That's right.
Cool. Caragor sort of eyes up the surrounding Tengu and remembers Bubba's selfless pursuit of Freyr Axeborn, nods, and then just grabs the case out of Fleetwing's claws.
Go ahead, make the roll.
Fuck's sake. 16.
16, fail.
You want to try again?
Okay, try again. You got a -4 on this because it's a
Natural 20.
natural 20 for a total of.
It'll be so 33 -4, 29.
29. That makes it. You grab the case out of his hand.
Third action.
Yeah.
Raise it up. How tall are Tengu?
Tengu, they're sort of normal height.
Sort of four
sort of shortish,
4 foot.
but
So Caragor's a bit taller than them. Raises the case way above his head, looks straight at Bubba at the other side of the room, and just launches it towards him.
Bubba's there.
I'm right beside you.
Oh, okay. Who's closest to the door?
Velda.
Belder.
Trust me, throw it to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Caragor raises it up in the air, looks round desperately, sees Velda.
Velda puts his hand up.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Do it now.
All right, purple fastball special. And Caragor tosses the case towards Velda.
So, oh my goodness. So make an athletics check. It's at a -8.
I'm at a -8.
Because it's still got the attack trait, effectively.
Oh.
'Cause it's an athletics. Because you've made
really?
3 actions with it.
Oh.
You keep using the same skill. Go for it.
Okay. I'm not going to get a natural 20 again, am I? So,
Not with that, actually.
so 11.
11. Okay, the case goes sailing through the air, but it is wide of Velda. It is Velda's turn, though. Velda, do you have anything that will help with this?
Yes. So, how many actions would it take to catch the case?
It would be 1 action if it was on target, but it is not on target. It's currently sailing into a crowd of Tengu.
Right. How many actions to go and catch the case?
So it will land before you can get to it. If you take a move action, you could take a move action to get to where it is, but it will land in a bunch of Tengu in the time it takes you to do that.
Gust of wind about the way.
Oh, yeah, but I don't want to start
taking any hostile spells in this area. As long as we haven't drawn blades or cast a spell, we've still got the moral high ground here.
We have, yeah. So I'd like to run over to where the case is going to land and try and pick it up.
Okay, you push your way through the crowd.
Don't touch it!
The case lands in a bunch of Tengu who all spin around to you looking murderous.
No.
Drawing knives as you get close.
We don't have to draw knives. No, I want to keep you safe.
Right. That's it's a bold strategy. Having walked into their bar and kicked off. It's a bluff check.
It is a bluff check. Bluff doesn't exist anymore, does it?
It's deception.
Deception, yes. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
26.
Where is he? Who are you?
No, it's fine. I'm a close personal friend of Fleetwing. I just need to take the case. I'm going to give it back to him.
All right, and one gives you the case.
Right, thanks very much. I'll make sure this gets right back to the right Tengu. Don't you worry. I guess that's the end of my go, is it?
So that's one action to move, one action to take the case. You got one action left.
One action left. I start to sort of slowly look like I'm walking back towards where they are. So sort of like, I'm going to take a roundabout route back to Fleetwing.
Okay, you.
But I'm not. It's I'm taking a sort of like, I'm just going to go through the crowd. I'm just going over there, but I'm not going towards the door yet.
Okay, you just start meandering off
very
through the
slowly.
crowd.
That's my action, but like make it look like I'm heading off back, but meandering off.
All right, Bubba.
I don't know why I thought you said Beelzebub.
It's
because you looked at me and went, Bubba.
So I just like to speak again. Look. Right, everyone, this is getting out of hand. Danger Club, I don't want anyone to get hurt, right? Just everyone put your weapons away. This is escalated far too much. Pumpy, I don't know if you know this, but he told me to fuck off a minute ago. So he's not what he seems, all right? I think that is my instrument. I don't know. I can't see it until we open up that case. If you want to get your sword out, no one needs to get hurt.
Yeah, who's the coward now?
No one needs to get hurt, all right?
You have insulted me, Bubba. You don't need. Nobody else needs to be involved in this. That's what I'm saying. You and me, we fight right here. We settle this like real
Tengu. It's not going to happen, this stupid. I'm not going to fight you over this. I'd rather just leave the instrument with you. I'm not that kind of person.
Then give me my instrument back and get out.
It's not yours though, is it? Show me what it is. You can take it away. Actually, yeah, I've changed my mind. You can fucking take it, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But you show me what's in that case before you do. Because I want you to look me in the eyes when you show me that it's not yours. If it isn't yours. Either way, just so I walk out with peace of mind.
He walks over to where Velda is. All the Tengu kind of turn to look at Velda. Oh, wait, sorry. Are you still holding him by the throat?
I am still holding him by the throat.
We're sort of jumping in and out of. Okay,
so can we stay in combat rounds? Because I'm not. Yeah.
All right. So he's still grabbed by the throat. Tell your elf to get off me.
Let him go. Put your weapon away first, though.
That's not going to happen.
Alright. Okay, Shania.
Sen, I am not letting go of this motherfucker until
it's alright, there's loads of us, Shania. Let him go, but stay close.
Fine. Okay. She releases him.
Don't you stab Shania, Dan.
Beelzebub, do you want to do anything while we're still in the
I open the door and just wait in the doorway.
Okay.
I got the door!
Thanks, B.
Getaway driver, just a golem car comes up.
Alright.
Get in, guys. Why did you make my
show me
wheels
what's in the
nerves?
case. Either way, it's not worth getting hurt. You can take it either way. Doesn't matter.
Are we out
Just
combat
show me
rounds?
what's in the case.
I drop invisibility and I run out the door.
Nice.
He turns and Velda has vanished.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm out the door and I'm literally running like stealthy. Gone.
The door is already open because Beelzebub has opened it.
So I'm just literally
gets
like
out
a
the
ferret
door
down a rabbit hole
with the case. Where's he gone?
I don't even know the geezer.
Well, then it seems like we've got a real problem, bird. And that's where we leave it for tonight.
Called him a bird.
Escalation.
Escalation. I knew that obviously anything I hold goes invisible as well. So I was like, yeah, throw me to it and I'll just literally grab it and go invisible. It'd be great. And I was like, whee! Oh, it went in the corner of the room.